Hey, it's Tammy Lynn. I'm going to talk to you while I'm driving again, so I'm not going to look at you the whole time. But I am going to talk to you, so just listen up. So this week we've been talking a little bit more about DMO. One of the things as I was driving, I was thinking about you guys, because I think about you a lot and some of the questions that I get. So some of the questions that I get a lot that I'm just going to answer them generally. I've been doing my DMO every day and I'm not getting any results. One of the first things, hey Shannon, if you got a question, just shoot it out to me, okay? One of the first things I asked that person who said that they are doing them was to go over what their daily method of operation is. If your daily method of operation is that you're going to do one post a day and you are not engaging with people in your downline, you are not actively trying to make friends, you are going to be moving at a very slow pace. And that is fine if that is your business plan. But if you are hardly on your Facebook page, if you are posting once a day, if you're not engaging in group and getting your name out there, you have to adjust your expectations with your daily activity. Hey Sherry, if you guys got questions, feel free to jump on, okay? So the answer to the question, I'm doing my DMO but I'm not getting results, is we're going to go back and we're going to look at your DMO and see if your expectations are higher than your activity level in your DMO. As network marketers, we all have this mindset of money, and attraction marketing is changing that mindset. So what happens is that we also get lazy, and if we don't have a good reason for doing our business, if we don't have accountability, if we haven't gone through some more extensive training on daily method of operation and attraction marketing, if we don't have a support system, it's easy to flop back into our old habits. And it's easy to be influenced by people who do not use attraction marketing and tell us to run our business. Another question I get a lot from Hey Pierre of people about their DMO is that they're worried about, I'm doing my DMO, again, the same kind of question, I'm not getting engagement, so I'll sit down with that person, we'll go over their DMO, perhaps they are doing 1, 2, and 3 posts a day, but the posts that they are making are not value posts. For instance, I could put 3 posts up a day and I could talk about peanuts, I could talk about popcorn, and I could talk about the toothpaste I used. Now those are 3 posts, but none of those topics are value. If I was to give them to you in this group here, you'd say, Tammy Lynn, that's very nice, but that's not value. So the next question I would say to them, if you are doing your activity every day and you are posting, but you are not posting posts that are offering value to your target market, then you're just blabbing. And when you blab, you're just using up airspace, you're using your energy, excuse me, but you're not being effective to your target market. So that's real important that you know who your target market is. And if you don't know your target market, and if your business and your passion aren't aligned, then you're gonna have a conflict. The other thing I would ask that person is, we would peel back some of the layers. If you're doing your daily method of operation and you're not getting engagement, and you're posting 1 to 3 times a day, and say you're posting good posts, you're posting about skincare because that's your product, so you're posting about why you don't want to get pimples, and then you posted about oil glands and the size of glands and why it's important to protect your face from the sun if you have bad acne. Those are good, valuable posts. The next thing I would look and I'd say, well, who's your target market? If you are saying all that wonderful, valuable stuff to a target market, to a friends list on your Facebook page who are only interested in pickles, they're not going to care squat that you're talking about skincare. So when you go back to your daily method of operation, this is when we go back, and that's why coaching and mentorship is so important, going back and saying, okay, well, in the first example, the person was having unrealistic expectations with not doing much activity. The second example I gave you, the person was doing activity, but they weren't putting out valuable posts. The third example I gave you, the person was doing activity, they were putting out valuable posts, but they were speaking to the wrong target market. So when you look at the whole picture of attraction marketing, it's all congruent. You'll hear the word congruency a lot. Hey, Wendy, congruency is where you want to have your personal passion in a line with your business. They have to be the same. If you love pickles and you can talk about pickles all day long, but the business that you are currently in is skincare, you're going to have a hard time talking about skincare because all you want to talk about is pickles, and most of the people in your friends market also love pickles. Does that make sense? So sometimes you need to just peel back the layers and go back to the foundations. So I hope this gave you some food for thought as to if your DMO is not working, you're going to have to go back and fix the problem, and the problem is going to be right here with you. It's not that you're representing a bad product, because for any product, even pickles, there is a large part of people who also love pickles who will want to buy your pickles. There is. You just have to go find your target market. So while I got you on here, do any of you have questions now that are on? Questions about DMO, questions about what kind of content that you need to be doing on your DMO, questions about your target market in relation to your DMO. Any questions on there? Give me some thumbs up and some hearts if I'm resonating with you and I'm meeting some of your needs. As we go into next week, give me some ideas of some places where you guys are struggling, and if we need to really pick apart a certain part of network marketing, like what is passion, or what is a certain type of content post, and just talk about one content post next week, we can do that. But please give me your suggestions on some of the things that you are struggling with, so that that's what I'll work on, because my job here in the Little Engine Group is to help you grow. And some of you have taken my boot camps and gone on to grow. And I want to encourage you that if you haven't gotten into one of my boot camps, get into one of my boot camps. I'm currently doing one now, so I won't have another one for another 30 days at least. But I can still get you into some training. If you've got some questions and you want to have a one-on-one with me, I can help you and do a one-on-one Zoom with you, and we can have a 15-20 minute call and just try to help you, get you in the right direction. But my goal here is to teach all things attraction marketing and to help you grow. So I hope this was gave you a little bit more clarity and understanding. Wendy, do you got any questions? You need to talk to when you have, well, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to give you a ringy dingy because I don't have anybody else asking questions. So that was it for today. I just wanted to put out those pieces of information about DMO to you to get your brains thinking. And if you have more questions, drop them below. If you need help, put the word help below. And if you need to talk to me one-on-one, put one-on-one below in the comments. If you want to get into boot camp and get some more training, put that below as well. Okay, guys, I will see you again. My next live is going to be next week, but I'll be checking on back and forth here, so let's help and encourage each other. God bless. Bye-bye.